Okay, so if you're ever wondering how I learned from my mistakes, if anyone tries to sell you this dream when you're going through hard times, when you're trying to deal with your hormones, and you're trying to get friends, and you're trying to get all the girls, this is an example of why when they tell you, let it come to you, it doesn't work. This is a guy named Seymour Asses. Now, Seymour was a freshman. Now, everybody knows I reflect on freshman year a lot. You know why? Because it's the one that made me the most popular. It's the one where I did my research and it was worth it. But this guy's freshman year was different. He grew up in a time where we accept people for who they are. I grew up in a time where that was bullshit. Whether you were a rockhead or you listen to rap, you had to have some sort of style. You had to have some sort of assholery going on. You had to have something that makes you dominant. You can't just be free with butterflies and shit and expect everyone to accept you, which is what he had. This guy could wear a Pokemon belt to school and it could work. This guy could wear a Pikachu jacket to school and it could work. I could never get away with that shit. And let me tell you why. You see, they kept on telling me to stop trying to get women because I kept on getting rejected over and over and over again. And they told me to just give up. Go out in the real world where people accept you for who you are. And it had to do with my fucking reputation. I couldn't get no woman because of my fucking reputation. Now the problem with that is I had a better reputation, but all my friends went to a continuation school, like I said in several videos. I'm used to getting at, girls of higher quality. Now, when I was a sophomore, I saw everything decline. I saw the evolution of how gangster wasn't the shit anymore. But let me tell you something, that was just an illusion. Because if that was the case, then why was I going to so much trouble with street smarts? Why was I getting owned by hood niggas still? Why are they still grilling bitches in high school? Why are they still doing all this if we accept people for who they are? So this guy comes in as a freshman, he gets everything that I've worked hard for ever since I was a freshman and senior, and he gets girls like that. Or snap the finger, it's like nothing. This guy's skinny, he's white, he's everything that I'm not. And he's getting all the girls. Girls are approaching him. Girls are giving him choosing signals. He's walking. Every single time I saw him, it was with a fucking girl. And I'm sitting over here begging for just one, and he's picking and choosing. He's a freshman. Everybody's telling me, you see, this is what happens when you try too hard to fit in. You see, this is what happens. All you have to do is let it come to you. You're handsome. It's gonna work out. No, it's not gonna work out. Not just because I'm black, but because I know there's nothing more to me than my fucking looks. I'm gonna put it like this. Since they stopped having hip-hop as the default, and they start accepting people for who they are, metaphorically speaking, they say that shit to literally sugarcoat how they feel. Yeah, you may have social acceptance, but the same people who saying that we accept you are the same people who don't invite you to parties, who don't do this and that. I mean, it's because you're not a gangster is the reason why you're not invited to those parties. Understand that. They may seem like they support you on paper, but ooh, when they have someone else who's more popular to hang out with, they will hang out with them in an instant. Seymour sees me trying too hard. Seymour was there when I was getting rejected 24/7. Everybody praises me now. I'm like, dude, I used to be a fucking loser. Seymour was there when I tried too hard to fit in. Seymour was there and he kept on telling me, no, don't try too hard, don't try too hard. Easy for you to fucking say, you don't have to try. There was this time when I was in school and this girl was just checking out my drip and I was doing my homework, doing read, and she's looking at me. I'm like, why the fuck are you looking at me? And she's just trembling in fucking fear. Now, what I realized when I got older is that her pussy was wet and she couldn't handle me. What it was is I had to play my role. Everybody was telling me to not be gangster, to do this and that. You're trying too hard. Well, I'm sorry, when women look at me, what you see is what you get. I have to live up to the expectations of my looks. I'm sorry, that's how girls work. You can't look good and not back it up with your actions. I'm sitting over here looking in the mirror. I'm handsome as fuck. Why do I have a girlfriend? Girls are wondering the same fucking thing. But you know what that is? That's because I don't have baggy jeans. I don't have fucking Jordans. I don't have Nikes. I don't have anything. I don't have anything to compete with the material things, even though I have a beautiful face and a great personality. The reason why nothing is going my fucking way is the exact opposite of what Seymour is telling me. Seymour is telling me to be unique. Well, being unique was the reason why I wasn't getting the basic bitches. I don't care if they're basic. I only care if they have fat asses. It didn't matter if I kept to myself. There was always gonna be someone around the corner to gorilla a girl and make me jealous. There was always gonna be something a reminder was, oh, you should have taken it slow when you had the chance in elementary. You should have been socializing. You should have been this and that. If that was the case, then why was I able to run up on Justin after 1 year of training? Just 1 year was all I took to adapt to Justin's bullshit and call him out. So as a freshman, he is clowning on everything I've worked hard for since senior year. Everybody keeps telling me, you stop trying too hard. You'll never be gangster. People will accept you. Just wait till you're out of high school. And I literally had the worst time when I got out of high school. It's like nothing fucking changed. Nothing changed at all. So Seymour saw me. He's all like, oh, Obito. He's like, oh, these guys, this and that. So this is the same popular guy in the school pulling all the fucking girls, putting everything that I fucking want. Everything's just falling into his fucking hands. And me at the time, because I'm only looking at the outside, I don't know the full fucking story, but the image is self-explanatory. Everybody's telling you, hey, you lost. You fucking lost. It's too fucking late. This is what happens. You don't have to be gangster no more to fit in. Which is the exact fucking bullshit opposite, because I'm the same fucking metaphoric gangster that's clowning on him saying you wear skinny jeans and shit like that. When I tried that, that didn't work. This is so fucking embarrassing. I'm a senior and I'm still not getting anything. This freshman is owning everything just by being himself. I'm like, it makes no fucking radical sense. It's like every single time the devil's in my ear. This could be you, Harris. This could have been you if you didn't fuck up. Every single fucking time the devil is talking shit to me, it's like, oh, this skinny guy, you don't need muscles to fit, and that's where I caught him. Please note that as soon as the devil says you'll need big muscles and everything to fit in with girls is exactly why I got him. Later on in life. Now this video is explaining to you why in female nature, because I already stated that they come to you. Yes, they'll come to you, but can you bring it home? Can you take charge of the situation when they come to you? Can you detect if they're just playing you versus them actually fucking with you? Because what they were doing is they were using them as a plot device to make everyone jealous. And I didn't know that because I didn't know anything about dating in high school. But I knew as soon as I started getting social validation that female validation isn't shit. Female validation does not equal fucking. Seymour still runs up on me the entire time he's a freshman, all the way until I graduate, with the impression that I fucked up as a senior. I'm still a virgin. I'm still this and that. I'm still fucking in my head. And literally, as soon as I get out of high school and I get to college, I'm still kissing Seymour's ass. And I'm all like, I'm still not getting bitches in college. I'm still not doing this and that. I'm still fucking trying to tell fucking him that it's not getting any better, that they're still not accepting me, that they're twice as much as baggy jeans now. What the fuck's the problem? And so the thing with Seymour is I realized that he was keeping me around. I realized what position he was. He tried to stop me from killing myself. I told him that I was dead and I didn't want to hang with him no more. He tried to be an admiral friend, saying that, yo, I'm gonna call you. And he tried to be like a real anime friend. Like, I would be scared if you died. And you know what? He called me. I'm all like, fuck, is this and that. He's like, oh, you're not trying. And it was easy for him to say that because everything was going his fucking way. But me, I straight up told him, I'm all like this and that. He was even clowning back. Yes, he ran up on me. I'm like, do you want this dick? He's like, no, I just want some lube. Yeah, he was a troll and he had a better attitude, but that was because, yeah, everything was going my way. I would cap back twice as hard as you. And so I told him, you're weak. And he's all like, you're weak for trying to commit suicide. Now, I'm gonna put this out there. We're both in fucking special ed. Alright, you can tell by some of my videos that I used to be in special ed in high school, and that's the reason why I couldn't pull no bitches. It didn't matter how hard I tried. So this guy was a freshman in special ed, and literally that boosted up the archetype when they said, oh, it doesn't matter if you're in special ed, we accept you for who you are. And that's where they got him, because he literally was a skinny noodle who didn't work out, who was just looked like a little skateboard faggot. They could control him. He didn't ask why, and he didn't ask, oh, if it's too good to be true, it probably is, because of how much ass is being thrown at him. And he even called me later on when I'm a sophomore in college saying that metaphorically speaking, I was a sophomore in the training field I was at, and he was all like, I should have took advantage of all the ass I was getting freshman year. But before that, when he called me out on being weak for trying to be suicidal when nothing is going my way, when I've tried every fucking thing that I put my life into, it stopped. And you know what I'm all like? I told him, yeah, you may have called me out. Yeah, I was weak for being suicidal, but I'm gonna make a bet. And so me and Seymour make this bet. I'm like, you might have did good for a freshman because I did great my freshman year. Let's see if you can keep it up all 3 years throughout high school. Where are you gonna be in the next 3 years out of high school? So I made the bet. I'm like, in the next 3 years, you're not gonna make it. And he's all like, oh, I'll show you. He's the one who called me, tried to call me out when everything is going his way, when I've been trying. He even had the audacity to say that I haven't been trying, where everybody's telling me, you're trying too hard. In reality, I wasn't trying hard enough. And he learned that the hard way. What happened was, he figured out what our plot device was. It's like I said earlier, that call, he told me, he's like, I should have taken advantage of how much ass he was getting. And literally, that happened to me. The same shit that happened when a girl went away from me, when I'm like, why the fuck are you staring at me, is because you didn't know that man and woman aren't friends. He just wants to fuck. There's no conversation involved. And that's where Gorilla Ring comes in. That's when Gorilla Ring comes in for that very purpose, because I'm tired of you trying to hide what your exes are saying through your fucking words. That's a girl I couldn't hide before I do hire gorilla bitches. That's what happens. He fails, he gets outsmarted, he gets out street smarts, and the whole thing is people accept you for who you are goes out the whole fucking window because he messages me on Facebook and he says nigga naturally. I'm like, yep, it happened to you. It happened to you, yeah. Yeah, they accepted you for another at first, but as soon as life goes on, that whole archetype didn't work throughout the whole freshman year, did it? Throughout the whole freshman and senior year, my bad. Okay, no, seriously. There was this guy, I was funnier than him on Instagram. Why? It was even in Seymour tried to test me. It was all a fucking lie. It was all front facing. Front facing, he had all the girls, but behind the scenes, he was a crowd breaker just like me. So this is a little insider. Before we go on to the video, before we go on to how he lost the bet, let's just say that this is when hard work comes in, when he did not. Yeah, so whenever I attempted to get out hot girls, I got twice as many hot girls as Seymour, but I couldn't bring it home. I wasn't hanging out with them outside of school. I had no social validation besides me being a dancing monkey. Besides me being a fake Chris Brown in high school, I had nothing going for me. So yeah, they may have said that we approached him first, he has more game. Like, no, I'm getting more results. But the problem is, I can't have validation because I'm in special ed. And yes, I'm sorry. But in the real world, that doesn't matter because you have a clean slate out in the real world. And I had a better fucking chance in the real world. And once they understood that, it was different. But any fucking way, the same way that because I kept on putting in the hard work with the popular bitches is why I hung out with 4 bitches in 4th period my senior year. Yes. And they had better asses than Seymour, but I couldn't bring it home, and they weren't rocking with me with lunch, right? This is the test to see who is the really better person if you want to go that route. So Ultra Ninja Storm 3 comes out, and Seymour keeps on telling me, oh, you don't know how to play online. He's like, because he was one of those faggots who keep on staying in the same spot, keep on jumping while blocking, and don't try and plan strategy. They'll do their special. He's like, oh, I want to do my special online. I'm like, then why the fuck do we have in the game? He's like, it wastes chakra and you can't dash like that. I save my chakra from that in my dashing. I'm like, do you know how boring and one-dimensional that is? Yeah, he was basically playing a way that guaranteed him to win everything. And I kept on asking Seymour, how you win every single game in Storm? And he's all like, oh, I don't know, you know, it's so fucking easy, it's too easy to win. So he was talking all that shit. So when he played me, I beat him the very first thing, and it was a single match with no handicap. He was very tough when I was outsmart, and I scraped the fuck out of him. He was talking all that shit that every single time we play Storm, talking about how he beats everyone online. He could not beat me, but my record is worse than his. I lost more times than he has won the Storm on paperboard, and ever he invited me to his house, whenever I invited him to my house, my bad, is I beat him every single fucking time. He only beat me once when he was Sasuke and I was Obito, and he did that jump shit one time, and it didn't work once he kept on doing it, because every time he landed, I was able to catch him in a trap. And you didn't know that this guy thought he could run up on me the whole entire time. So here's what happens. He could only fool me for so long, and you know, I was so socially deranged that I believed all the bullshit he was telling me. Even though I was being him a storm, it wasn't outweighing the fact that I wasn't getting pussy and he had tons of female validation. So it came down to senior year. There was this one girl in special ed that got one of my friends in trouble. One of my senior friends went out with one of his freshman friends and he got in trouble. And that same freshman that got my senior friend in trouble got Seymour in trouble his senior year, and Seymour couldn't even graduate because, yep, he was talking all that shit. He had all that one, yet he resorted to some. I don't want to go into that. That's very disrespectful, but yep, he got in trouble for fucking with girls his senior year, and he couldn't graduate. So I made the bet. I won the bet off screen. Player match when me versus him, I knew what the truth was, but because of all the fucking validation he had, because of my reputation, because it will only be just a tease when that's fucking bullshit, like I said in the previous video, is why Seymour lost the bet. Don't ever be like Seymour. Take control of the situation. Ask girls if they're fucking with you or not. Do not be a part of girls' plan to make other people jealous, because you're fooling yourself if you're thinking that this skinny fucking noodle was outweighing all the hard work I put in as a man, as a video game nerd, as a rap artist. He even messaged me on Facebook. You got pretty far in what you want to do, like a rapper and this and that, and being an admin. You got pretty far in this dream because I worked hard. This is Mootrix, and this is an old friend named Seymour.